What's going on, guys? Frank Impastato here with FIT, Frank Impastato Training. Today, May 1st, I'm giving you guys something fun, something new. I'm a big fan of doing, challenges for a month or so. And it's going to be a new one. It's a nice little move. Do every now and then in CrossFit. I'm here at CrossFit Reclamation in Exeter, New Hampshire. It's the CrossFit gym that I coach at. And what I'm going to give you today, it's going to be a little routine, 3 days on, 1 day off. 3 days on, 1 day off. That rest day will cycle. It'll change every week. And what we're going to go for is what I like to call man makers in May. If you're unfamiliar with what a man maker is, we're going to go through that. And it's a great move. It's a challenging move, and that's why this is a nice little challenge for you. It's going to incorporate a lot of stuff. It's going to incorporate some push-ups, some single arm rows. It's going to incorporate squatting. It's going to incorporate cleans. It's going to incorporate thrusters, core stability, a whole bunch of stuff. The whole body is going to be doing some work, and that's why it's awesome. When you start getting into a higher rep range, it's more of a cardiovascular movement too. So breathing rate's going to start going, heart rate's going to start going. It's a good move. It's a real good move. And what we're going to do is I'm going to have you pick one weight for the entire month, and just keep that weight from start to finish. But what we're going to do is we're going to increase the repetitions as the month goes on. We'll have 3 days of the same rep scheme, and that rest day, another 3 days of a higher rep scheme. Get the rest day, so on and so on. So by the end of the month, we'll be at our highest rep range, but with the same weight, and that's where we're going to get stronger at it. We're going to get higher and higher rep ranges at the same weight, and everything you're doing is going to get stronger and stronger. So what we're going to go for first is I'm just going to go over the movement. I'm going to do it once without the weights, just so you can kind of see how the body moves with it, and then I'm going to do a few with the weights. So let's get these guys out of the way. What you do for the man maker, you're going to start standing. So I'm going to show you from the side, and I'm going to show you from the front as well. I'm going to start standing. I would have the weights in my hands. I'm going to bring them to the floor, so they would be facing down, the weights would be at the ground. I'm going to kick my legs back, landing in a push-up position. I will do a push-up. I'm going to do a one-arm row with those weights. Pulling one up, bring it down, another push-up, bring it up, bring it down. From there, I'll return my feet back underneath me. So I'm going to squat. I'm going to come up and do a squat clean with these dumbbells. So I start to come up, big shrug, getting underneath them. From here, thruster. So you're going to go from the ground all the way overhead with those weights. Make sense? Then you bring them right back to the floor, shooting those legs out, and so on and so on. What you'll notice is right away, heart rate's going to get going. What we're doing for the first 3 days, 3 of them. You're only doing 3. Then you're going to go to 5. Then you're going to go to 7. Then you're going to go to 9. Then you're going to 12. So on and so on. We're getting higher and higher. We're going to go 3, 5, 7. Properly. Biggest thing you're going to notice is when you get out in that push-up position like this, and you're going to go pull that weight, if you have your feet really wide, you're going to keep, that's a much stronger base. You'll lose the likelihood of twisting, but you're also not challenging your core stability. So find the right position of your feet. If you have them too close and you go to pull that weight, you're likely to twist and turn those hips. I'm not using my core at all to keep myself stable. So play around with that. Weight, pull your stomach in tight, only a slight shift in the hips. Alright? So, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to grab my weights, I'm going to do all 3 that I have for the day. Alright? So here we go. 3 man makers in a row for the first day of Man Maker May. So there you see it. Only did 3. These movements are very, very effective. Gonna get your cardio going, gonna get your endurance going over time. When you get in that higher rep range, it's gonna get everything moving. So, Man Maker May, starting today for only 3 reps. See you guys tomorrow.